Be really hard, to make ends meet.
There's a lot of people that need help.
Tonight we're following through as the Akron-Canton Foodbank faces a record nobody wanted to reach.
There are more people than ever coming into food pantries right now.
An estimated 3 million visits made to their pantries this year. That's 1 million more than in 2020. A quarter of those families are new.
And because this story affects so many people in this area, we stay on top of it, looking at that need.
And News 5's Bob Jones returns to the food bank, following through on what can be done.
We have some Triscuits and some chili.
Stephanie Steingraber stopped by the pantry at the Akron-Canton Regional Food Bank's Stark County campus to pick up food for her and her fiance.
Some pasta dinner.
She's been coming here for a few months now, but this is the first year she's asked pantries for help.
We do what we can when we can, but it's just not enough to cover all the bases and still, so this is one thing that we don't have to worry about.
Stephanie is certainly not alone. The food bank says so far 26% of people who have come to pantries for assistance in 2023 were first-time visitors. CEO Dan Flowers compared the need in an 8-county area to fighting a 5-alarm fire with a bucket brigade.
There are times when the fire rages particularly hot. That's now.
Flowers told me there's a 16% increase in the amount of food the food bank is distributing, but there's also a 28% jump in the people waiting in long lines or going to pantries. The numbers concerning and historical.
So what we're doing is distributing less food to more people. For the first time in our history, over 3 million people will get served this year by the Akron-Canton Regional Food Bank.
Flowers said supply chain issues, a decrease in pandemic-era benefits, and inflation, specifically tied to food, gas, and housing, continue to fuel the huge need. Stephanie can relate.
The prices are going up. Housing is ridiculous. Everything's going up. And, both my fiance and I have physical issues that make it difficult for us to work full time.
As the year winds down, the food bank is urging people to volunteer or, if possible, to donate to help meet the surge in demand.
Every dollar you donate to the food bank provides 4 meals for people in need. That happens because the food is free, but we can't get it in without your support.
Stephanie understands it can be hard to ask for help, but says doing so
it makes a world of difference.
Has changed her life.
It's worth it. They don't judge you here, and especially here, they treat us so humanly.
With food donations not increasing at the same rate as the number of people being served, the food bank believes the need for financial and food donations will remain critical for the foreseeable future. In Canton, Bob Jones, News 5.
And if you want to help, you can volunteer or donate to the food bank. We're posting all of that information for you on news5cleveland.com.
Food insecurity in the U.S. has risen significantly over the last few years. According to the USDA, 87% of American households were food secure in 2022. Of the remaining 13% that were not secure, 5% had what's considered very low food security. That means normal eating patterns were disrupted at times during the year because of limited resources. That's 5% is a significant increase over the rates of the last 2 years.
Tens